honorable senior dignitaries of the Amity University panel, respected principals, headmistresses, counselors, faculty members, dear parents, and the brilliant students passing out of the 12th this year shortly from the 13th esteemed global, international, and national schools of India present here today. Greetings from Amity University and welcome aboard. Before I make headway, just for record, Chairman Sir, we have with us today the principals, counselors, students, along with their parents from 13 schools, namely the Navy Children's School, New Delhi, AIS Mayur Vihar, AGS Sector 44 Noida, AIS Sector 46 Gurgaon, AIS Sector 43 Gurgaon, AIS Saket, AIS Pushp Vihar, AIS Sector 6 Vasundhara, AIS Gomti Nagar Lucknow, AIS Vrindavan Yojana Lucknow, AIS Jagdishpur Amethi, AGS Gurugram Sector 46, and the Army Public School, Clement Town, Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Once again, I welcome you all on board. Dear students passing out of the 12th class, I will start by reiterating what your parents and teachers would have already told you a multiple number of times on multiple occasions, and that is soon you will be moving out of the comfort zone of your respective schools and venturing out to new domains to achieve greater heights where you can live with dignity and honor while also bring honor upon your country, your parents, and yes, upon yourself too in the bargain. Therefore, you will agree with me that there is a need for you to choose the right dignified path after 12th to graduate from, wherein after you can take a giant leap forward, make a difference, and keep moving ahead in the fast changing world order. For that, my dear students, you all need to know that new institutions or ventures are growing up in the world and the country today, and you need to keep pace with them. How many of you remember Virus in 3 Idiots? Life is a race, and if you don't run fast, you will be like a broken anda, like the Ganga bird. Well, no, not here, my dear friends, not here. Life is not a race, it's a brain game. Don't run. Prepare in peace, achieve success, and rise to greater heights. With this foresight here, we shall introduce you to some institutions at Amity University, which you can join to achieve academic excellence and pave your way to lead the nation towards a just and glorified tomorrow. Dear students and respected parents, to take us through, we have with us the Honorable Director General of Amity Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies, AIDSS, and the Commandant, Amity Institute of Education and Training, AIET, Lieutenant General Dr. S.K. Gadyok, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, and the former Commandant of the prestigious Defense Services Staff College at Wellington, who has kindly consented to be personally present and interact with us all today. In the next 20 minutes presentation, the General Officer, being an academician par excellence himself, will apprise us of the national perspectives towards building these defense strategic institutions, will help you students gauge your potential and select an esteemed career, and above all, help you understand how these new defense strategic courses being conducted at Amity University will help you build an excellent career subsequently, which I reckon should be your ultimate goal. After the presentation, dear parents and students, the house will be open for questions. For the question answer sessions on the panel of Amity University, we have with us today Brigadier Arjun Datta, the Director, Amity Indian Military College for Women, AIMCW, Colonel R.C. Patel, the Principal, Amity Indian Military College for Boys, Dr. Saurabh Mishra, Faculty and Amity Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies, Dr. Ritu Grover, a faculty and the program manager, AIDSS, and our nodal contact point for you for subsequent communications from our side, and Ms. Shilpi, again, our nodal coordinator, along with Dr. Ritu Grover. And yours truly, myself, Captain, Indian Navy, Dr. Harinder Singh, the Director, AIDSS. With this brief introduction, I now hand you over to the Honorable Director General, Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies and Commandant, Amity Institute of Education and Training, Lieutenant General Dr. S.K. Gadyok, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Captain Harinder Singh, HOI and Director, Amity Institute of Defense Strategic Studies. I'm indeed very grateful to you for having given this fine preamble, very appropriate in the morning. And I too join you, Harinder, in welcoming with my dynamic team of Amity Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies, extending a hearty welcome to all the most esteemed principals of Amity International Schools, the counselors, the parents, and the students, not only from the NCR, but I'm extremely heartened to also extend a heartiest welcome to all these principals, counselors, and students from Ghaziabad, Lucknow, Amity, Dehradun, and Gurgaon for today's presentation and interactive session. I'm sure all the aspiring students and the parents would be listening in, and please do not worry. Do not have any kind of consternation. If you miss out any kind of a point, I would like to have clarification. We are going to send all the presentation slides to your principal so that you could at leisure have a proper view and could get back to us, please. Today, we are indeed proud that we shall be talking and motivating under our inspirational patronage to all the aspiring students of BA in Defense and Strategic Studies, for the boys, for the Amity Indian Military College, Manasa, and for the girls, for the Amity Indian Military College for Women at Noida. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, a big hand for everyone, all those who have joined, all our participants, the principals, counselors, students, and the participants, including the staff of AIDF. Put your hands together, a big clap and applause. Right. Now, today on this propitious day, I would like to express my gratitude and humble thanks also to the Honorable Founder President, Amity Education Group, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and the very charismatic chairperson, Dr. Amita Chauhan, Amity International Schools, for having given us this excellent opportunity to interact, that is, with each one of you. I must not miss this opportunity of also felicitating and congratulating on my behalf and my team, Captain Dr. Harinder Singh, retired Indian Navy, a rather accomplished and a brilliant HOI of AIDSS, who has just joined us very recently and has already embarked upon with his transformative ideals so as to get maximum number of children into the beautiful temple of learning of Amity University. I wish you all the very best, Captain Harinder Singh, in your endeavors, and I'm sure on this virtual platform, we shall be able to convey our ideas of the children who are aspiring to join us at the earliest. The presentation is available, like I said, with the HOI and would be sent to the principals. I shall now get on to the presentation proper. Please let me know if you can see the presentation, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. We start off with the presentation, and as you see on the background, we have got the Lord Krishna with Arjun in the chariot. Well, the Sarthi, that happens to be the Lord himself is the leading light, and Arjun is the carrier of the National Defense Mission. You have the founder president's picture and myself just below that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very sure that we are most indebted to the mantra which has been unleashed by the Honorable Founder President and which has invigorated and infused tremendous amount of spirit into all of us: total compliance and country first. That means finish your job, have a tryst with destiny, but the nation, that is Bharat, comes first. And he says when God pushes somebody, inspires somebody, leads somebody, there is no power in this world which can stop that person. So kindly make up your mind and join us at Amity University. I would like to welcome today and thank all the children and their parents. They are rather brilliant and smarter than what we were when we were planning to join, in fact, our colleges and universities and the National Defense Academy. In this temple of learning, let me tell you, we have not only quality education, there's tremendous amount of awareness, high awareness quotient, aspirations of personal excellence, and for us, the student stands first. We have a very professional faculty, a highly contemporary, the latest curriculum in the country and the world benchmark with modern systems and technologies. The intellectual learning and merited outcomes is what we always emphasize. There is enlightenment of the minds with worthy experiences of our mentor-mentee interactions. At Amity, we lay a lot of stress on personality development and academic excellence. And this personality development is contributing in a very exponential, in a big way, creative intellect, self-belief, pride and honor in a highly conducive, stress-free environment. It is very stimulating, and I'm sure all children who join us will attain distinction. At this temple of learning, we also take tremendous amount of time to leverage the prodigious potential. Now, this is a very cliched word which I use. All children are not only the gift of God, but all children have tremendous potential. Just look at Gul Panag. She was with me when I was commanding in Barmer in Rajasthan, and she came to me as an ordinary girl with Brigadier Panag, later Army Commander General Panag, and she told me, Uncle, I'm preparing myself for becoming Miss India. You know, I too gave a little bit of a laugh. She told me, no, Uncle, I'm serious. And let me tell you, with Komal GB Singh as her mentor, she made it and she won the title of Miss India. Our emphasis at Amity is also on demeanor and deportment. How you stand, how you walk, how you talk, articulation, your entire demeanor. Look at Priyanka Chopra. She's again a military officer, medical officer's daughter. She just made up her mind. You will not recognize her. In fact, all the girls can have a good laugh when they see her earlier picture. You cannot imagine she had a little bit of a bucky teeth. It used to be called Bucky. And when she came up, she became Miss World. No one could stop her. And just see the stardom. She had been a celebrity. So when you make up your mind, there is no one stopping you. So kindly develop your leadership instincts at Amity with result-oriented mission accomplishment. And the 5 C's, which I want all the children to note, and the principles, and put it up on the board is, every child must have it in the DNA. Your character, fine character, being highly competent, great courage, compassion, and commitment. You must have all 5 of them. Look at this girl, this very tall girl. You cannot realize Aishwarya, she's daughter of a colonel from the Dogra regiment, Colonel Shiran. And Aishwarya Shiran not only was runners-up Miss India, basketball player at the national level, she has also topped the Foreign Service, gold medalist, and she also topped at the Lal Bahadur Shastri, that is the national, which is the training academy of the ISICS and IFS, all the civil services exam, which is at Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want to tell all the students is a student, if he is an optimist and she is an optimist, it sees great opportunity in every difficulty and you will just surf through. You will cruise ahead. And therefore, must have a personality of captivating appeal, paired with vibrancy, assertiveness, great eloquence and articulation, and knowledge reflecting flicker of a genius. Just see the way your founder president of Amity speaks, the chancellor, the vice chancellor. Just see how they speak. They have a certain amount of magnetism. They mesmerize you when they speak. And they lead you on that beautiful path of your destination. That is your career path of success. The Indian Army, these are some of the images which will always enthrall you. The Indian Navy, there's some beautiful pictures which we have taken just so as to impress you about these services. The Indian Air Force, It is not only the Rafale, the Combat flyers, the attack helicopters, but also the Globemaster, the strategic aircraft. We're going to tell you more about all this when you join us. And the joint warfare, that is all the three services put together now under the CDS, that is General Bipin Rawat. Now let us see what is the national objective. Your Prime Minister, the Defense Minister, as well as your Education Minister, all three of them, Honorable, that is Narendra Modi ji, Rajnath ji, and Ramesh Pokhriyal, all of them have laid stress on defense-centric knowledge, and children, all graduation, post-graduation curriculum will have, that is in defense, domains be contributing for defense human potential. And all issues in defense domain will be contributing towards Make in India, that is Atma Nirbharta. And they have directed the CBSE and the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan and private schools that you have to create this awareness about the defense careers. And let me tell you, when you join, it's a career of great honor and dignity. We shall talk about. At Amity, ladies and gentlemen, and all the students, we have defense-oriented 4 of these very fine and great institutions. The Amity Institute of Defense Strategic Studies, Amity Indian Military College for Women, the Amity Indian Military College for the boys at Manessa, exclusively for boys, and the Amity SSB, that is ASPA, which is by Brigadier Datta, organized at Amity, Noida. Now let's get on to the Amity Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies, which is a flagship of defense knowledge, and it is centric education and master's program. We have started with the PhD program, and I'm very happy to tell you today that as of today for the July session, there'll be a total of 30 PhD scholars, all generals, marshals, commodores, air commodores, and colonels, brigadiers, and captains from the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. At AIDSS, we have the BA Honors, Defense and Strategic Studies, undergraduation, which we are commencing next month, very shortly. All our children, I would request you to kindly apply for it, those who are interested. And I will just tell you as to what are we going to be imparting to you, what kind of education and what kind of knowledge. You only require 55% marks. And in masters, only 50% marks. That is for BA and BSc students, which is going to be later on. And PhD when they continue, like there are children who want to do their bachelor's, master's, and PhD. I'll just give you a glimpse of the specialization. This is a multidisciplinary subject. You don't have to bother too much or look into it. We shall be sending these slides to you so that you come to know that not only foreign policy, but also peace, conflict studies, and United Nations, world power, strategic alignments, law, diplomacy, defense budget, military history, maritime defense, and foreign language. You can choose your foreign language and communication skill. All this will be given to you. Now, I should just tell you as to what are we laying emphasis on. Critical thinking, strategic thinking, understanding of global security and national interest. That is what is India doing with US, China, Russia, all countries, defense, budgeting, through a lot of seminars, economics of defense, our national security, industry, how is industry contributing to the defense services, and also a critical insight into strategic planning. What all goes on and is covered by news. Just see, you have Major Gaurav Arya, that very smart major who's there interviewing all the people all across India. He just called me up last night and said, I'm coming next week. And he is going to be interviewing us, in fact, at Amity. And Gaurav had come and met me. He has taken a lecture on counterterrorism. Ambassador Sajjanar was here. He took a lecture on US strategic, and all the children are attending, and they are getting certificates. We had from the Birmingham University, Professor Shering and Professor Lucas. We had General Katoch from the USI of India, who spoke on hybrid warfare, and General Gurmeet Singh, former deputy chief. who spoke on managing peace and tranquility, as also Vice Admiral Pradeep Kaushava, who covered maritime issues on the Indian Ocean. We have held at least 15 of these lectures in the past few months at the national level. Very important, children, for each one of you and for the parents. Kindly remember that the child must carry out a self-assessment. Just help your child to carry out a self-appraisal. See what is the desires and the passion. Explore as to how that child can be assisted by you, by the father and mother, and by the siblings. Get the application online and help him or her get in touch with the mentors, get their views, so that your personality is developed and you are confident, smart, and articulate. I'm just giving you an example now as to what are the think tanks. Where all can you go for your career opportunities? Well, what is it? It's a group of people whose profession is to read, write, research, and discuss topics. There are 268 Indian think tanks. We've got here the IDSA, the National Maritime Foundation, the Vivekananda International Foundation, the Global Council of Terrorism, the Observers Research Foundation. There are a whole lot of them. China has got 426, UK has got 287, India has got 268. Just see. And I've put on here some foreign think tanks which you can also join after spending a few years here. And the average salary in India is 90,000 to 858,000. That is as a content writer. And in United States and other countries, I've just given you for last year, that is 2020, which was available on the net. It's $61,813 for a research analyst. All these details we can discuss individually. When you come to us, you have the telephone numbers there with you. Now, what is so good about it? Writing on national, international issues, intellectual ability, and organizing these sessions, which all our children are doing at Amity with great confidence and have been given certificates. Media houses, United Nations agencies, diplomatic missions, teaching faculty, and doing research as part of PhD program. You join the media house, you get about 3.6 lakhs to 4.3 lakhs. You can be content writer, PR. You can join all of them. We are in touch with all of them. And the more articulate, the more you would like to do defense journalism, we would like to get you a berth into them. And these think tanks will be very happy to receive the children from Amity, let me tell you. The United Nations, uncareer.com, there are a lot of children who are opting for it, and the UN is looking not for older people, but for young blood, younger generation. US dollars, 5,000 to 10,000. Anyone in United States who gets more than $5,000 is supposed to be doing extremely good. Let me tell you that. I have my daughter over there doing her postdoc, and just today I got the good news. Her laboratory, after she got the Best Bioscientist Award in the United States, the highest honor given to a bioscientist, her laboratory has been adjudged the best laboratory in the United States. She has just set it up last night. Well, you can do it. Why can't you do it? Diplomatic missions in India. One of the girls, she has joined the German diplomatic mission because she picked up German language, like you can pick up any language. So you can join a diplomatic mission. And if you want to teach the noble profession of teaching, as an assistant professor, you get a salary anything between 90,000 to 1.225 lakhs. So please remember, these are very good career opportunities. The state central government services. Kindly remember, all children, your central government jobs in India, all trending posts, important links are given. Everything is given on the net. I was just surfing through it last night. Please do not at any time get away. You want us to help you out, we will help you out. But the Indian Foreign Service, Civil Service, Police Service, Revenue Service, you have the FRI, the Forest, all of them, salary, Government of India's case. Please remember, salaries of Government of India are quite lucrative. They are very good for all the bachelor boys and girls. Defense Forces, National Defense Academy, Combined Defense Services Exam, and the Air Force, that is Common Admission Test, that's AFCAT. all of you must remember that Indian Army Colonel salary 1.7 lakhs. The moment you pass out of all these three academies at Army, Navy, Air Force, all of you get a very handsome salary. It's a respectable service of honor and dignity and the most sought after profession. Maximum number of applicants in the country are for the National Defense Academy examination of the UPSC. I can say that with great confidence. Defense and security industry, they'll want consultants like young children, bright as you, consultancy services like Aerospace and Defense Agency by Tata, Mahindra Defense Systems, Larsen and Toubro, all of them, they require all the children to join them. Bharat Forge, Pune, and you get about 7.5 to 8 lakhs annually. You divide it by 12, you will come to know how much it comes. That's a very good start. Defense and security services, McKinsey, ANCO Security Aerospace. You also have Boeing. You also have Lavalin, Frost and Sullivan. There are a whole lot of them. I haven't put them down, but I can tell you one thing, that all the children who are interested in a specific company or sphere certainly would be able to make it, as we would like to project and promote it. The Society of Indian Defense Manufacturers, what is called the SIDM, they are now promoting our children to Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, General Dynamics, Raytheon. All these are the finest blue chip companies of the world. So please remember, 80,000 US dollars as entry level, that is per year, and 149,500 US dollars project manager, that is after a couple of years. My son is now drawing 1,30,000 US dollars, and he has spent in his job exactly 4.5 years. What I'm trying to tell you, with about 4 to 5 years, you can start earning 1.3 to 1.5 lakh dollars per year. Now, open admissions, all admissions open. Details can be available on our website, www.amity.edu AIDS, for BA, MA, and PhD in Defense and Strategic Studies. I will now very briefly tell you about Amity Indian Military College for women. We started off with AIMCW very recently, and the admissions have already been opened. They already have got 25 girls, very dynamic, very smart. This is for women empowerment and nation building initiative. And let me tell you, all the girls who have got Josh and Janoon, please remember, if your parents, whether they are there in the armed forces or not, please join. 2 of our students from AIDSS have joined the OTA, and one is on the threshold of joining, going through the SLP. Necessary life and behavioral skills, personality development, military orientation, and interviews, all taken care of by Brigadier Arjun Datta, who's present as a panelist just now with us. It was established in 2018. The Services Selection Board, he will make sure that you get through the moment you qualify in the written examination. And all the details can be visited on the Amity website. Please do not hesitate. Wherever you want to find your passion, make a career path and go for it. Don't be hesitant, because Brigadier Datta will help you. All the girls, remember his name and remember the site. Get in touch with us. We are going to give you the presentation as well as the telephone numbers. All right. Syllabus, CBSE benchmark, personality development, military orientation. You will also wear those Fauji combat dresses. You'll have physical fitness, leadership, development classes, horse riding, shooting, obstacle course, and swimming. Kindly remember, for the SSB, there's a proper, full-fledged obstacle course organized by Brigadier Datta. We have already sent, by his expertise, more than about 400 students. They've gone to the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. Just look at this. They are the boys at the AIMC, the Amity Indian Military College for boys at Manasa. How smart. I shall now tell you very briefly about AIMCW. All right. Now, it was constituted 2005. It enhances school training, military development to lead armed forces in future. That is, you can join the National Defense Academy. You come in only on class 8 to class 11, class 8, I'll repeat, class 9, and all bright children of class 11 can also join in class 11, senior secondary level. And they've got a very good score. Let me tell you, all boys are taken very good care by Colonel Patyal, who is from the Gurkhas, a very brilliant officer of the Indian Army. We have been, in fact, after him to join us. He joined us and as a headmaster doing a commendable job. All the boys get military orientation just like the Rashtriya Indian Military College. Okay. And we equipped the boys to join the NDA Pune Indian Naval Academy at Azimala and also the Dindigul after 12th standard. Kindly remember, all this is within a very reasonable fees. The AIMC has its science lab, library, chemistry lab, computer lab, shooting range, playground, obstacle, and they also do a lot of sports activities. They also have the dog academy, so all boys who are interested in doggies, they also go down beautiful campus. That is the Amity University, Manisa, in 160 acres is just next door. And you will not believe it, that all the grooming for the defense forces takes place over there with tenacity of steel and with blood and guts of honor, what I've written over here. Tenacity of steel. Please remember, a soldier, a child who joins will always be very tenacious and will have the ferocity of the lions with great honor. That is, we make men and we make women out of the boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, I come towards the end of my presentation. We have these names here of Dr. Ritu Grover, Senior Management Nodal Officer, AIDSS Guidance, Dr. Saurabh Mishra, Assistant Professor, AIDSS, Ms. Shilpi Bhattacharya, Senior Executive, and over all of them, we have the Head of Institution and the Director, Captain Dr. Harinder Singh, retired Indian Navy. All these will be available to you as part of the presentation being sent to you. And as far as the AIDSS is concerned, we have the Amity Indian Military College for Women and SSB under Brigadier Arjun Datta. He's Director of ASPA and AIMCW. You can contact him at the numbers which have been given. And the Amity Indian Military College, that is Colonel Patyal, who's head of the institution as the headmaster. He can also be contacted with the numbers given. And we've also given you an additional number of the administrative officer, that is of the AIMC. And with this, I would like to finish, and I come towards the end of my presentation. Jai Hind. If there are any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please let us know. We shall be very grateful to you to answer any of these questions. Thank you very much. Yes, please. All the questions will be taken by the respective head of institutions and also by Brigadier Datta and Colonel Patyal, respectively, for their institutions, please. Yes, children could ask any questions if they have. All right, I see on the chat box, Ritu, just read out the questions, if at all. Quickly, we shall try to answer them. There is no problem.
Ritu, you are muted. Ritu, you are muted.
Sir, there is no question. There are no questions in chat box till now, sir.
Are there no questions?
No questions, sir.
Then I would like to inform
So
all the principals, the counselors, and the students, along with their very gracious parents, that we have these brilliant children. You know, I'm so delighted to see there are 110, 111 participants as of now, as the clock is ticking. We are absolutely overwhelmed by the response. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, all your children who come to us are going to be taken personalized care for academic excellence and personality development. there are only two things which are very vital. One is to put the child at ease in a very conducive, stress-free environment with all the love and affection. Don't allow the child, even if he or she is slightly weak in the subject, to get a complex, to develop a stigma in life. No, we never do it. We encourage the child to participate. We allow the child to come up in the webinars and seminars. We deliberately and inadvertently give the child a responsibility to speak. And let me tell you, there are so many children who, after passing out from Amity as alumni, have come back and told the founder president, the chancellor, and the vice chancellor that we are extremely grateful for three things at Amity. Firstly, for the behavioral attitude academic program which was given to us, wherein we developed self-belief, confidence, and trust. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final arbiter of success. The second thing which they told us was that you developed in us great self-belief. We were not too sure, but you kept telling us you have the potential. You have the talent. So it's modernity with skills and talents which is blended at Amity. This produces a lovely product, the finishing product, that is your child. And when your child finishes at Amity, you yourself will not be able to recognize, especially those children who have gone to finishing school, which is being run by Mrs. Jayashree Chauhanji. All our institutions at Amity have a touch of class and finesse with global benchmark standards. Amity has been ranked as the first, that is, private university in the country, as also in the top 3% of the most progressive universities of the world, all over. We have 12 university and campuses abroad in all the countries, transatlantic and Pacific. We have 11 universities in India and campuses, and it is growing by leaps and bounds under the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Founder President and the stewardship of the chancellors and the vice chancellors of Amity University, which are all nurtured and groomed by the Founder President and Dr. Amita Chauhan, the chairperson of the Amity International Schools. So I will implore and request all the children to find their future by joining, that is BA, Defense and Strategic Studies program with only 55%, that is marks, all boys and girls. For all the boys, you can join in class 8, 9th and class 11. That is at Amity Indian Military College at Manasa, which has got excellent facilities. And all the girls who have got Josh Junoon, Mehnat Mushakkat, Iman of Wafa. If you see all this with pride and dignity and honor, I would like all the girls to join the Amity Indian Military College for Women. And I would like to come and address all of you there once again with all those beautiful slides and all the three ladies, very smart, very, very dynamic and brilliant three ladies have been selected from the Army, Navy and Air Force to come and speak to you. And all the three ladies shall come and deliver their talks along with Brigadier Datta when he does the opening lecture with you. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I will firstly take this opportunity to thank
there are some
my very
questions.
dynamic team. That is Captain Harinder Singh, the HOI AIDSS, Brigadier Arjun Datta, the director of AIMCW in ASPA, Colonel Patyal, who's the headmaster and director of AIMC Manasa, Dr. Saurabh Mishra, Dr. Ritu Grover, this is Shilpi Bhattacharya. And I would request Brigadier Datta to just say a few words very briefly to all the girls who should be listening to him very intently. Brigadier Datta, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I will first answer one query was there by somebody who said if SSB training is part of the curriculum for the girl students. I wish to reiterate that training or preparing the girl students for the written entrance exams for the defense forces as well as for the SSB interview is a part of the curriculum, and it goes on in all the semesters as a regular activity. Because inculcation of officer-like qualities, which we call them, and in a layman's language, it would be leadership qualities. They cannot be developed over a day. So obviously that requires little time. Putting the girl students into all those activities, ensuring that they develop the confidence, ensuring that they become optimists, they are positive, ensuring that they are physically fit, ensuring that they become patriotic, they become good citizens of the country. All this is ongoing program, and it is a lot of time and effort is invested on these activities. So by the time the students get on to the third year, they would automatically be competent enough to clear all the entrance exams as well as the SSB interview. We put them through mock tests, we put them through all the activities, even adventure activities like horse riding, obstacle course, like shooting, military exercises during military orientation program, so that orientation also keeps on going through.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
a very interesting course, and all the girl students who are there with us, if you have an opportunity to talk to them, they will tell you that it is one of the best courses which is available, because for a normal BA course, you would be only concentrating on your academic subjects. But here, along with the academics, we are paying attention to your personality. We are ensuring that you're prepared for your future. We are ensuring that you have adequate stamina and the mind to take on all crises and problems which may come in your life. Second, the last point I would like to say is that generally after doing your graduation, the girls start looking for where to do what and how to go about it. Here, under the one roof, everything is available. And this is a unique facility which is being provided in Amity. And it is only Dr. Ashok Chauhan, our founder president, who could think of this at a correct time and start a venture like this. There is no reason why any girl who feels that the women have given the nation its sons and heroes, and it is time to lead the heroes, should not join this. And of course, if you are an outdoor type, if you believe in a life of dignity, if you believe that you have it in you, then come to the this particular program, BA General Program of AIMCW. A lot of girls are already applying. Let me tell you that I'm carrying out a video evaluation of the girls, and very good girls are applying for it. Only you have to have the aptitude for an outdoor life. You should be the one who want to pursue your hobbies and outdoor activities, and you are the one who feels you are no less than any boy in the world. Join here, and we will ensure that we provide you. Just now, General Gadiok brought it out that we have sent a lot of boys and girls to the armed forces. Yes, more than 400 students of ours have already joined the armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard from our institutions here, Amity SSB Academy, and there is no reason we will not be able to give you the worth for which you will be coming. And in any case, if you decide that you do not want to join the armed forces, there is no problem. You can, there are a lot of girls who come for preparing for IAS, for civil services, because we are making you competent, and that is a choice available with you. And in any case, higher education, higher studies, paramilitary forces, all the options are available to you in case at a later stage you decide that you do not wish to join the armed forces. A very good option, a very good choice for you, and very good time at which General Gadiok has organized this particular event for you to make you wise. So please make use of this opportunity and go ahead. Thank you very much. If there are any doubts, you are most welcome to contact us, and we will be too happy to answer any questions and provide you any assistance which you may require. Thank you.
Questions, please.
May I come in, sir?
Yes,
Sir,
please.
that question was from Miss Divya Dimri, counselor from Naval Children's School. Now, I have a few questions which come up on my mobile, sir.
Right.
They are asking, can boys who join AIDSS or join SSB training parallelly along in the same center? Number one, sir. Number two question is, if boys and girls join BA honors in DNSS, can they join SSB training parallelly?
May I answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Amity SSB Academy of Amity is always there conducting courses, and irrespective of which program you have joined in the Amity, this academy is open to you. It will ensure that it carries out your training of the SSB as per your timing, as per your convenience. So therefore, we can always have flexible timings. We have been offering even to the students of Amity, long-term courses. They have the option whenever they are free from any session, they can walk into the academy and attend the activities which are going on. And over a period, this sort of activity will ensure that you are fully trained to get through the SSB interview as and when you are required to appear before that.
Okay. There are some more questions for Brigadier Datta. Please put the questions across to him. Just read out the question, Ritu.
Sir, one question is that how many seats in each campus, please?
How many?
Seats in each campus.
Fee.
We only have in Noida campus.
ma-
We don't have.
How
Okay.
many, how many
Uh,
seats are there for the
How many
each
seats are there?
campus and
Okay,
for
see,
girls here?
okay, all right. We are open for it because we have adequate number of facilities, adequate number of faculties available. So there is no problem. Anybody can apply, and if you meet the requirement, that is 60% of marks in any stream in 10+2. If you are medically fit, and if you are in the age bracket of 17 to 20, that should be no problem. We will take you definitely in. And as far as the confidence and communication skills of yours are concerned, be rest assured, we will do that. It is our job. The girls who could not even speak well right when they join today are it's difficult to stop them from participating in various public speaking exercises. So therefore, don't you worry. It is our problem. You simply, if you meet these requirements, please apply for it. And you know how to apply for it. Just apply to admissions department of Amity, and rest will be done by them. Give you a choice. If you want to join the AIMCW, it will be BA General Program.
Next question, Ritu. Read
So
it
there's
out.
a question. Can boys join SSB training?
Boys,
Yes.
yes. SSB training is open for boys and girls because you can join the armed forces at various stages. It starts at 10+2 level for NDA. Thereafter, there is Combined Defense Services Examination. There is AFCAT, Air Force, and there is a TGC. There is UES. There is NCC entry. Various entries at various stages. And therefore, you are most welcome to join at any stage, at any time, doing any program in Amity or outside. You can come and join our Amity SSB Academy. We'll ensure that you get the best.
Good. Next question.
So there's one question. Please, can you share with us the nature of campus placement after graduation in the last 2 years?
We will do that. We can send it to them. This is not offhand available just now. We will send it to them and we will tell them what is the percentage of success. Read the next question.
There's this question. Please give a detail about the process applied for selection of students for the graduation program.
This can also be given to them. Please note it down. This will be sent to
Yes,
Dr. Ritu, we will send it to that particular school
right,
without
sir.
MS. That will be sent to
Right,
them.
sir. Right,
Uh,
sir. Right, sir.
Brigadier Datta, there's a question for you. For women, is height a matter that is of concern?
Yes, that's right. The height the girls should not have a height less than 150 centimeters. The height should be more. And of course, those who belong to hilly tribes, there is a special consideration for them. All that can be worked out. But generally, those girls who are more than 150 centimeters are eligible to apply for the Indian Armed Forces and also with us.
That's right. Thank you. The next question, sir, again for you. What are the courses for girls after class 12 with physics, chemistry, and maths?
Okay, all right. I told you that girls from any stream can join the AMCW, that is the BA Journal program. And in the this particular program of ours, BA Journal program, there are three majors and minors. See, the syllabus has been benchmarked with that of the CDSE, Combined Defense Services Examination, and also the AFCAT. And therefore, because in those entrance exams, you have questions from humanities, you have questions from science, and therefore all these subjects are covered. Our majors are political science, history, and then there is an option choice between economics, geography, and economics, geography, and then the other subjects are physics, chemistry, and life sciences. And in addition to this, there will be value addition subjects like behavioral sciences, like communication, that is business communications, like foreign languages, and also skill development courses like personality enhancement, military orientation. All these subjects of health and that is physical fitness and conditioning. So all these subjects have been given of a level which will help you to prepare for the competitive exams, or also develop a personality which is required, all-round personality, where
Yes,
you
sir.
should have knowledge of almost everything.
Thank you,
And
sir.
majors are for ensuring that you want to take on higher studies after this. You can go in for post-graduation in political science, post-graduation in history, whatever you choose to.
Sir, another question. What are the qualifications? Girl is asking, what are qualifications to join the army as a military psychologist? She wants to become a military psychologist.
All right. The army does not take any men or women as psychologists into the Indian Army. There is no such entry as such. But those who are doing psychology and wish to join the defense forces, or not the defense department, as a psychologist, you can go through the DRDO. They generally have every year recruitment as psychologists who go to the SSBs, Service Selection Boards, and there they are appointed psychologists. You would be happy to know that in every board, and there are for the Army 12 boards, for the Air Force 4 boards, for the Navy 4 boards. So that makes 20 boards. And in each board, there are 3 civilian psychologists kept there for carrying out psychological assessment of candidates. In addition to this, there are other places also where psychologists are used in the defense for various purposes. So you can be a defense employee, but as a psychologist, you cannot be an army officer or a naval officer or an air force officer.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Colonel Patyal to just take very briefly a minute or two, just take 2 minutes, sir, to please highlight salient issues only for attracting your boys and making them very comfortable as future leaders of tomorrow at the National Defense Academy at your Amity Institute, Indian Military College.
So there's one question I think we would like to answer first. I'm
One
sorry.
sec. We will just have it after Colonel Patel.
Okay,
We'll take the balance of questions.
right.
To the boys, I must say, AIMC provides a golden opportunity.
So just speak up a little bit.
AMC provides a golden opportunity, especially for the boys who have not made to the merit, say, of RMC, SENI schools or military schools. So this is still another chance. If a chap is keen, has a will to join the defense forces, this provides all the opportunities. I'll not like to repeat what Brigadier Datta has already mentioned. The activities what they are talking about are all available on the Amity University, that is the Amity Education Valley campus, where this school is located. Is a wonderful. In addition, we run the military training camps, which again Brigadier Datta has mentioned certain activities which are beautifully run and all the students really enjoy it. Though ND is very difficult to make it, 4 lakh students apply, 300 odd vacancies, but it is not the end all. What it provides is character building and personality development, and we take help of the SSB Academy wherever you go, be it the other jobs, the police forces, or any other thing. A chap getting through these schools of military schools is always a shade better than the others. So it is a golden opportunity for the boys. Thank you.
Sir, may I interrupt, sir, for 1 second, sir? May I request all members to, instead of selecting individual, put it to all panel and ask questions, and instead of sending on the mobile, directly put it here, sir, ladies and gentlemen, because it is easier, because otherwise you'll end up typing and we may miss your question on the mobile, as well as when you put it as direct message to an individual. Sir, with your permission, Dr. Ritu,
Yes.
there are about 6 questions which came on mobile. And
Yes,
as
we are coming back. We will
Yes, sir.
answer all the questions.
yes, sir. Sorry,
Yes,
sir.
Colonel Patel, just finish it fast.
I'd already finished off that it was a golden opportunity, whether you make it for the defense forces or not. But the personality development, the confidence it gives the boys to join any other service, be it the police forces, the paramilitary forces, or any other venture he goes, he's always a shade better than the others. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, let's have the questions. Ritu.
So we have one question. What subject combination is required in 11th and 12th to join AIDSS?
Yes,
That
tell
is our
them.
BA program. Yeah, it is interdisciplinary, so we can have any stream student joining this program. There is no limitation to that. Any science student, commerce student, arts student, humanities student can join this program.
Okay, next.
Okay, ma'am. Then what is the admission process and cost? Admission process, you have to fill in the online application form at amity.edu, and cost fee against all the programs are mentioned on the Amity website itself, sir. Whether it is the AIMCW course or the AIDSS course. Fees are mentioned there on the website.
Next.
We can have full, where can we find full detail about the course timeline? So I think this is for AIMCW also. And again, the detail about the course and timeline is already given on the website of amity.edu itself, sir. And we can send them an email also if they want.
Okay,
With the
just
detail
note it
about the
down. We
course.
can send
Yes,
the
sir.
email to them with the
Yes,
details.
sir. Yes.
All right, next.
Ajit Datta sir, this question is for you. If there is any inform about the required height for boys in joining SSB.
No,
Height,
it
height.
is Colonel Patel.
All right, all right.
So it can be for both also, sir. SSB training and AMCW.
Basically, it is for AIMC.
Yes.
Anyway, it is a common question. The minimum height is 157.5, and as Brigadier Datta had mentioned earlier, that for other hill tribes and areas, about 5 centimeter concession is given to some of them.
Okay, next.
Again, sir, what is the scope for biology girl student to do this course? This is for Arjun Datta, sir, I guess.
Brigadier Datta.
Biology course. Biology.
If a biology girl student.
Okay. No, there is no restriction for biology students not to join AMCW. I have stated initially also, any girl from any stream with any subject can join the BA General program of AMCW, and the rest will depend on us how to go about, how to ensure that you are into the mainstream. So
Okay.
there will be your doing biology will not become a hurdle in any case.
So one
Correct.
question again for you, sir. Do
Yes.
girls still have to do a short-term service in Air Force?
Every girl, even today, has to go for short service commission. But ultimately, because the government policy has become now that all girls will be given permanent commission should they want. So the moment you opt for permanent commission, you will be granted permanent commission. But at the moment, the selection criteria and initial entry will be as a short service commission officer.
Then we have this question, are girls eligible to join any regiment of the Indian Army, or are there any restrictions? And same question, next question by the same attendee. What subjects are offered at AIDSS? Harinder sir, we can answer this question. What subjects are offered at AIDSS?
We at AIDSS are offering defense and strategic. We have a new, as per the new policy, NEP policy, we are offering a 3 major and 1 elective subject procedure, in which the first major is defense and strategic studies. In the second major, we give you an option between international relations, economics, and a few more subjects. Similarly, third, you have an elective, and we can give you the details. Saurabh, do you have it offhand?
Yes, sir. We can
Okay.
talk about it. We have this new education policy being introduced from this year onwards. The government has asked each and every university in the state to comply with the pattern, and this is 3 subject pattern. Means there are 3 majors, major 1, 2, and 3. At AIDSS, we are having defense and strategic studies as the first major, but there are other 2 majors in case the student is still interested in other kinds of subjects. And we are offering subjects like international studies, political science, economics, journalism, mass communication as major 2. And as major 3, you can opt between among geography, law, environmental sciences. There are others subjects also depending on the interest and the number of students who want to opt for even subjects that are out of this basket as well. And in addition to these 3 majors, 1, 2, and 3, which will be there with for 3 years throughout, there are minor subjects as well. In case there is any paper or course or subject in which students are still interested, despite these 3 majors taken by them, they can opt for them as minor elective courses and papers to increase their interdisciplinary access and expanse to the whole body of knowledge. So this is like truly interdisciplinary arrangement. A person from political science, person from geography, even chemistry, physics, if he wants to. And if that is, there are enough number of students available, they can opt for any subject. But since this is AIDSS, we opt here defense and strategic studies as major 1. There are other 2 streams, major 2 and major 3, which depends on the interest and the career approach and scope available to the students, specifically depending on their interest and orientations. So this is the scheme that is being unfolded and initiated this time on the government orders. So this is the details. In fact, the pattern is available on the website that we have uploaded recently. So you can look at that. And together with we are trying to also gel it with our MA courses that we have, which are kind of unique contemporary courses in India, we can claim, that they are primarily focused on the recent trends in technology, warfare, and strategic studies, especially Industry 4.0. So explore our website. I think that will be giving more information to you, and you're always welcome on our numbers that have been given and shared to you all. So thank you, sir. If there is anything else.
Thank you.
The more
Thank you,
questions we
Saurabh.
have, sir.
All right. Okay. Next question.
What are the prospects for commerce students at the United Nations and how to go about it?
You know, as far as commerce students are concerned, Nidhi, we will have a separate session with you because this may not be concerning all the students. uncarrier.com is the site on which the students, after they have done their masters with us at Defense and Strategic Studies and even post-graduation in other subjects, then they apply for uncarrier.com. Now, there are lot of vacancies for commerce students also in different countries under the United Nations flagship programs. It's a very, very extensive, very vast subject. You get through to us, and I will personally explain to you as to how you can get through to the United Nations on this. Brigadier Datta sir, there are 3 students
Yes, sir.
have been able to register. They want you to explain about AIMC WBA in a bit of detail. You already have covered it, but at the just don't worry. It's just because there are too many girl students, I think, who want to apply for AMCW. You can just take 1 minute, sir, not more than that.
All right.
Just explain it very briefly once again to all the girls.
Okay, all right. As far as the BA General Program is concerned, it is a 3-year degree course. At the end of it, you will get a BA General degree. And now it is divided into 6 semesters, and we call them odd and even semesters. Now, every semester, end of every semester, you will have an exam, and you will have cleared that semester to move into the next semester. Now, every semester, now as per the new education policy, which is coming about from this batch onwards, now you will have 3 majors. 3 majors, and we have in our institution, the first major will be of political science, second will be of history, and third, you can choose a major out of, as I said, economics, geography, and there's one more, I'm not getting the name. Out of that, you will have to choose. And thereafter, there is one minor, and minor may we have kept physics, chemistry, and home sciences, life sciences. So out of this, again, then there are other courses which will be there, option will be there, and you will be provided option, you will be covering those. So all these subjects are, except the majors which are required to be finished in the first 2 years, other subjects will be covered in 1 or 2 semesters, fairly distributed over the semesters, so that no student gets overburdened with load, and so to evenly ensure that. So in addition to this, all these activities, like we were saying, for your personality development and your value addition, all those activities will be also organized during that. Other activities, like we were talking about adventure activities, horse riding, obstacle course, your shooting, your marching, your map reading, your judging distance, all these are the ones for orienting you to a life, outdoor life, which will ensure that you develop those abilities, capabilities, and specialties by the time you finish those. So it's a very supportive sort of environment where we are all the times interacting with you. You have mentor-mentee program all the time. Anytime you can get on to, you have any difficulty, you have any doubts, you can get through to your program leader, you have your mentor, you have your HOI, you have a whole lot of people whose telephones, and they are available all the time. You can walk in and share your problem, and they will be there to help you in every possible way. Not only that, we try and interact even with the student's parents, so that if there is something, it comes to us and we can immediately attend to it, because our aim is to ensure that your ward gets the best of education in the most conducive environment, in a friendly environment, and without any unnecessary stress or burden on your ward.
So there are 5 questions I'll just related to
Yes.
AIDSS. I will cover them in 1 minute.
Yes.
First question is, please give a detail about the process applied for selection of students for the graduate program. May I take it on?
Yes, please, just carry on, Harry.
See, as of today, the results of 12th class are held again. The minimum percentage required is 55% in any BA, BSc, your 12th class, whether you are a science or a commerce or a any stream subject student. You please apply, book your seat, and you will be taken on board. Subsequently, in subsequent years, when the process is streamlined, this is a maiden course being undertaken for the first time, BA Honors Defense and Strategic Studies, and hence we are given an open opportunity to one and all, so that we can analyze further as to what is best for them. Next question is from AIS Saket. Does AIDSS also train for IMA? Yes, we have a graduation. We give you a graduation BA honors and an honors degree. You can apply for IMA. Do you have any course related to pilot training? Well, we don't have any course related to pilot training per se, but we have space and aviation as a subset of learning in science and technology, but we don't train you for becoming pilots. What question from AIS Push Vihar? What subject combination is required for 11th and 12th to join AIDSS? I already answered that. Any combination, any subject you can join in, but your marks should be minimum 55% in 12th class. If the results are not come out yet, you can still apply and register yourselves and book your seats. We'll take cognizance of that because of this year COVID situation. Question 10, 11, 12. 12th. Can 12th from any subject combination apply?
Yes.
Is it interdisciplinary as per the new education policy? Yes, Dr. Saurabh has just addressed the issue. He's given you the interdisciplinary disciplines, wherein he's already told you there's a 3 major program plus 1 elective, and elective you can change subsequently every 6 months or 1 year based on your desire. Can students from any subject combination of 11th, this is again the same repeated question. Any more, ma'am? Ritu, ma'am?
No, sir. What subjects are offered at AIDSS is also covered by Dr. Saurabh Mishra.
Can you elaborate on Army Conditioning Course AIS 46? This is a question from Ms. Shilpi Sharma. Army Conditioning Course AIS 46. Do we have any AIS 46?
Sir, AIS 46 is the Gurgaon branch.
School 46.
Gurgaon branch, sir.
Okay, okay.
Actually, there is no Army conditioning course done anywhere. Conditioning is done over a period, and see, like you get into any program here in Amity, and you wish to join Amity, you wish to join the armed forces, join our Amity SSB Academy. We will ensure that you are conditioned for it, because we mentally also you have to be fit. You have to be fit physically also, and Amity SSB Academy does that. So therefore, by subscribing to this particular, along with the program you are undergoing in Amity, you get into also apply there simultaneously. All that will keep on happening, and by the end of the day, whenever you have to go for the armed forces, you wish to try, you will be fit, and you will be you will not have to put any special effort or extra effort for it at that particular time.
So we are running out of time. Can we take last 3 questions?
Yeah, we take last 3 questions.
So there's this question: are there plans to start PG courses as well? We already have a MA Defense and Strategic Studies course running from last 2 years. And
Yes, we have a MA Defense and Strategic Studies course running, which is doing an excellent. That's actually our flagship program, and we have foreign students who are have also joined us for this program. We have 2 of them presently with us. Presently, they have gone back home because of COVID, but they are on this thing net, and you can always log in to our website, join in. And details of the curriculum can be explained to us, to you, or for the MA Defense and Strategic Studies on one-to-one basis. You're most. Next
I would
question.
like to, in fact, thank everyone, and also like to just highlight a very important issue. It's a very crucial aspect, so that no student or parent gets away by thinking that the website of the BA Defense and Strategic Studies is not there. I would like to request that it has already been approved. It has been appropriated by the higher competent authority, and it takes a little bit of time for the BA program to get onto the website. The moment it is approved by the Academic Council, it will be launched, and it is going to be done within 1 month. That is in July itself. So
Actually,
I can
sir,
assure you that any doubts, any issues pertaining to your BA curriculum, that is Defense and Strategic Studies, you kindly address to us. And there are already 10 students who have taken admission, and more, another about 10 students are waiting to get their admission. Many children are coming to us. They are asking doubts, getting their doubts clarified. We have very coherent, proper suggestions being given to them as to what is the career path, what would they be doing, what is the placement, and how they should make their destination very, very perspicuous, so that they do not have any doubt that after doing BA Defense and Strategic Studies, what do we do? You can do your MA in Defense and Strategic Studies. You want to teach, you continue with your PhD. Otherwise, I've listed out 10 very attractive careers where you can make actually yourself a great success in life. I've been saying, we know all the people here, we do the placements very successfully, and we shall help you get placed. Thank you very much. I would now like to request Captain Harinder Singh to kindly say a word of thanks to everyone.
so there's a last question we have
About,
about the fee structure. Where
Yes.
can we find the fee structure for courses? All fee structures are given on the amity.edu website against all the programs.
Okay.
Detailed fee structure is given.
all right. Thank you.
So before I close, may I request Dr. Ritu?
Yes.
There's one question. Can you just tell us how to go to the website and apply for booking our seats? If you can just briefly before the close, please. One last question.
Sir,
It is given on a personal this thing to me.
So one has to go on www.amity.edu. Then after that, they have to go to the undergraduate programs. There are 2 options, undergraduate programs and graduate programs. So in undergraduate programs, they have this Defense and Strategic Studies domain. Under that, they find our BA Honors in Defense and Strategic Studies, and they can click on that program, and they will be taken to the landing page where they'll have to fill in the application form, the online application form. All details are there on amity.edu, sir. Not only about AIDSS, but about AIMCW also, details are there, sir, on amity.edu under the graduate programs.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So with your permission, may I,
Yes.
the closing, honorable principals, counselors, students, ladies and gentlemen, and parents along with their students. We had a little bit of discussions on the panel here today. There will be a lot of queries in your mind forthwith, which need to be addressed for you to join in. But I would like to stress upon one basic thing. Doing a basic BA course or a BA economic or a BA this thing would be, you have to decide whether you want to go for a basic single course or you want to go for a dual interdisciplinary program, or like Brigadier Arjun Datta sir mentioned, go for a combined program for the girls wherein you get groomed as well as this thing. So dual degree is the order of the day. Interdisciplinary approach is the order of the day. And that is what is happening the world over, and the global order in academics is changing. So we request you to contact us. We are there for you, and we will help you out. The presentations as directed by the Honorable Chairperson, we will forward to all your principals and schools. You are requested to take the presentations, go through them. All the numbers are there. Further, the numbers are available on the website also. And Dr. Ritu and Miss Shilpi Bhattacharya are available. Their numbers also we will pass again to your principals, and we'll request the respected principals and the counselors to kindly pass it to the students and the parents. With that, with the permission of the chair, sir, may I request for closure?
Yes. Thank you very much, all of you.